Hello everyone, welcome to my little corner. I did not make the video for a very long time. A little bit nervous to going back to, to make the video. So today I would like to share with us a few different breathing and sounding practice that I have to easing up the tension in my body, in the bodies of the people who I work with. Including children and teenager. They very enjoy it. So I find it very this kind of breathing and sounding. It ease up the joint tension, the muscle tension, the nerve tension, the ligament, the tendon, any soft tissues in our body, including bone, also easing up. So after that, you might find you move a little bit much better. You're breathing a little bit much better. Your mood become a little bit more positive, or you have a little bit more opening to whatever it is. So today we go together around, I think I plan for 5 breath and sounding, but I think we might go for 6. So instead of taking the breath in a way that we make a lot of effort into the sounding and make sure we do it all everything right, rather than that, just approach that. It's just like exploration, experimenting in a way like as you breathing and sounding, how is the tissue in your body to respond to it. Or like one the image, it worked quite well for me before. It's just you think about the Cleopatra is the queen, then you just sit in, or the king, and you just sit in the bath where have a lot of milk, warm milk, or honey, or anything that you like, that you have to softening the tissue of your body. And after you got that bath, you feel very relaxing. Everything is so chill, that kind of thing. And so the breath and the sounding will act at that kind of the bath. So to allow the tissue in your body bathe, all of the wet tissue, all of the soft tissue, all of living tissue in your body to bathe on that vibration, rather than you try to make a perfect sound. Anything else we should say? I think that's it actually. Just enjoy what you find. So you can do it as many times as you like. You can do at least as you want. You can do it as loud as you wish, or you can do as little as you want, even not even sounding. So breathing and sounding, it creating the movement. Its own already a movement actually. So sometimes it's very little micro movement in the body, and you be able to feel that. That's absolutely wonderful. That's already enough. So the first sound, let me take you guys into the first one, and just very simple, universal. It's just a humming, and it's just like this. You just breathe in and out easily, naturally. Let me have my eye closed so I can focus a bit. So if I choose at the moment is my chest area, but the area that I feel tight, or the shoulders, or whatever area in your body you choose, I would choose the chest area and my heart and surrounding my heart, and I do a couple humming sound into it. And then you try. Your turn. Just stop the video anytime you need that. Try 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever time you, how many times that you like it to do it, and then check in again to see is there any changing in that area, any subtle thing you can feel. And also when you're lying down, your breath may be a little bit shorter than when you're sitting up, or maybe longer. So it doesn't matter how long or how short, it's more important that can you allow that the tissue where that your hand touching, it absorbing that vibration and responding to that vibration. So the next breath, it could, let's do the th. So your tongue will be between your teeth and it inside. So I might come a little bit close to the screen because you might not hear anything properly. And it's just like this. So to do 2 or 3 of that or whatever many times as you wish. It's just like you know the snake it hissing, but not that one. It's the th. That kind of thing. I wish you here in the room so I can see you. The next one. The next one, let us go into equimolar breath. We can change the breath in any name, you know, we don't have to say that name. But basically, it's just like, you know, when you do praying, Buddhism or Christian, you got the rosa bead thing, I think, like a wooden thing. I don't have it in here to show you because most of the thing I put in the studio. But I got this one, that kind of thing, from our mother. So just like you say one thing and you move that, and then you chanting the other chanting mantra whatever, and then you move the next one, and then you say something and then you move the next one. That kind of bit, that kind of thing you can do. The name is more like breath, and it's just like this, just like you know, like you have a very peaceful lake, and then a single drops of the water into the calming water, and then the water dripping, that kind of thing. So you just drop the breath and the sound, and then you wait to see what's happening in the water of your being. So shall we try? So first you do like this, like oh, you know. You know when people just that kind of thing, but not that. It's very hard on the throat. This one a bit lighter, like but your mouth closed. And then just stop the video, try it out, see how things go. All of the breath is in the out breath. And then we go together to number 4 is blown O or puff O. You know, like you puff your cheek out, like that kind of thing. Puff fish. The sound is O sound, but very deep in the throat, and your lips, especially your lips and your mouth, is not that, but very soft and very gentle. And the purpose, you send the vibration in the tissue where you want to work with. So if you tense in here, everything becomes tense. So you might not make the perfect sound like somebody else to show you, but the key is, can you feel the vibration into that area? And that's already good enough. And slowly, eventually, when your breath becomes stronger, and you come to that place. But for now, just focus on bathing the tissue in your body. Shall we go together? Feel like a mermaid or the whale calling each other in the deep ocean, that kind of thing. And then the next one we go together. I make a joke about this breath. If you don't like the names, and please do change it. I say Jesus. Like I said, for me, it's easy for me to remember. I'm not making a joke to teasing anyone or any religions, but just easy for me to remember. And please do change the name if it not work for you. And the word is just from the ch and then z, ch, z, ch, z, and then you blend it together, and it's just like this. And then just stop the video and play with that. And for me, I find that the chaza or Jesus breath, it works really well in term of with the bones of the body, and the jaws. So sometimes, I mean the joint. So sometimes like I put on the wrist, if I got a wrist aching or shoulder aching, computer business, that kind of thing, or the collarbone, or rather ribs, or rather the jaw, the lower jaw, the hinge of the jaw, or the bone of the skull, holding that a couple of Jesus breath into it, and it helps the bones in the joint to move again. And sometimes you need to do a lot of that, and sometimes you just need to do a couple of that, and you already feel it. And sometimes you might just so fed up with that, so don't do many of that. Do one or two, and then forget about that, and then do that another time when you feel you're ready. And then the last one, we go together. To see if the battery is working. The last one we go together is called cave wind breath, and it's like this. So you just become a wind. It could be the east wind, the south one, the north wind, the west wind. It could be very rough wind. It could be very gentle and light wind. It could be the treetops wind. It could be any wind, depends on how you feel on that day. Maybe the last one, maybe one more. Then we say it 5, right? And then we add one more. Signal, we add another one. Is 7. Is O. So you can use that breath to stimulate almost everything in the body. Basically, that's how I'm using it. And the place I really like to using is for digestive tract, the gut tube. Another place that I use for the mouth to just stimulate the sensation back into the mouth, because it's yoga and meditation practice. It's really helpful to keep all of the sensation alive. Your hearing, your seeing, your smelling, your tasting, touching, everything. All of that sense it alive, as you can feel things just as it is. So with the mouth, I just feel like first maybe I feel the mouth from the front. It also all the way toward the back. So I stimulate by breathing and sounding, and an O sound, and it's just like this. Thank you so much for watching and practice along. And if you already be with us, just apply this one in your yoga practice or meditation practice and see what's happening. And see you in the next one. Bye. Come again soon.